It's not just that we pay rent and keep people from eviction and homelessness when they either have been diagnosed with cancer or they're too sick to tour or someone has an accident. It's so much more than that. We become family. This is a 7-day-a-week gig. When someone's sick, we show up at their house with food and whatever they need. If they need to go to the hospital, we take them. And in those moments where it's the end and someone is transitioning, we'll hold their hand and stay with them till they leave the planet. Most of the people we've helped are probably people you first learned to dance to. It's not just jazz and blues. We're talking R&B, we're talking soul and pop, rock and roll, anyone who made a significant contribution. These are the people we help.
The Jazz Foundation of America is doing a fantastic job in taking care of the very people who gave the entire world this incredible music. I cannot even imagine a world without jazz and blues. And I can't imagine turning our backs on the same people who gave their lives, their life experiences, and their music to us all these years, especially now when they need us.
Particularly in the case of these individuals who provided so much enjoyment for so many people for so long, they're deserving of our support and help. But most importantly, it just feels good to be a part of it.
You get to a point where you've been working for yourself all these years, you haven't had a health plan, you don't have a 401k plan, and you get to a point where one day you slow down or you get sick, and then all of a sudden you don't have that safety net that many of the rest of us take for granted.
I love the Jazz Foundation. This is a group that really throws both love and resources at musicians who have entertained us, who have consoled us, who have brought joy to wherever they went. They've worked hard their whole lives, and lots have fallen on harder times. When they get older, some of them have had trouble. And Wendy has been an angel, and the Jazz Foundation has stepped in. These hardworking people that have made us happy for so many years don't deserve to be homeless.
There was no jobs. There was no places to go to get a job. And Jazz Foundation stepped in and created venues for us to play.
We found that nursing homes are a great outlet as well, especially for older musicians. When we set you up in Jazz in the Schools, you have consistent gigs. You can count on it, you pay your rent with it, and bring jazz and blues and live music to thousands of kids across the country each year.
These kids need this. Without the jazz performances in the school, they wouldn't hear anything about this music.
This is what you call the blues.
I said trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble just won't leave me alone.
I worked hard. I sure did. I picked up cans out the alley, off the street. I picked up copper, pewter, aluminum, and you name it, whatever I could sell. Oh yeah.
Yes, I was crying. Look at me. I was crying.
If it hadn't been for the Jazz Foundation, I don't know what I could do.
For the past 24 years, we have been able to offer free medical care and operations through our partnership with the Englewood Hospital to over 1,000 uninsured musicians, literally saving jazz and blues.
I remember driving home in tears because I knew that I was going to get a hip replacement, and it was pro bono, everything.
When the Katrina hurricane happened, the first thought we had was, we're the people who've been dealing with jazz and blues musicians' crises for so many years. How could we not be there for them now? This is the birthplace of jazz. There are people who had wives and children in shelters that they couldn't find because they were on tour when it happened, and so many people told me about how their instruments were completely destroyed, along with their homes, recordings, original sheet music, memories, collections, things that could never have been replaced. But thanks to you, we were able to rehouse and employ over 1,000 New Orleans musicians and their families, helping to bring New Orleans back.